Hi, Joan Hyman here. So I'm at Playa Viva Retreat Center in Mexico, and this is a very quick Vinyasa flow pick-me-up class. When you're feeling sluggish and you have a little bit of time, this is the practice. So you'll need 2 blocks, and we're going to start standing in Fitzjoy. My partner is going to be the demo. Okay, so let's go ahead and come to the top of the mat. Good, and take Tadasana. So yogi's choice, feet together or feet hip distance apart. Okay, let's take a moment to spread the toes and ground through the corners of the feet. Let's join the hands at your heart. And as you lift the heart, close your eyes and bow your head. And let's take 3 deep breaths in and bring the breath up into your chest. So there's that expansive quality as you inhale. See if you can breathe into the back ribs and the top ribs. Try to keep the back of the neck long. And the head is level, right over the hips. Okay, and exhale all the way down into your feet. Tadasana. And open the eyes and release your hands. Okay, we'll start with Urdhva Hastasana. So inhale, arms up. Good. Rotate the arms in the sockets and try to straighten the arms as much as you can. Okay, let's hold the right wrist and exhale, lean over to the left side. Okay, now as you lean to the left side, try not to twist the pelvis or torso. So anchor through that left heel and anchor through the right heel and turn the left ribs forward. Okay, and then pull on the right wrist. Inhale, come back to center, pause. Separate the hands, turn the palms parallel, and spin the biceps to your ears. And then inhale, lift the upper back. Hold the opposite wrist, and then exhale, bend to the right side. Okay, so these lateral bending poses are great for waking up the breath. So work your inhalations and continue to turn the right ribs forward, left ribs back, ground through your left heel, and start to see if you can feel that opening in the side body and front hip. Press through your feet. Inhale, come all the way up, separate the hands, and let's look up, palms press, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Okay, and let's separate the feet hip distance apart. Okay, now you're welcome to put your hands on blocks or keep your knees bent. And let's keep a little bend in the knees. Drop your head and shift the weight forward. Yeah, so the hips will track over the heels. Right, and then full exhales here. Okay, so we're gonna really target waking up the front and back body. For those of you that can, try to straighten your legs a little more and lifting the kneecaps, lifting the front quads. Keep your hands in one spot. Inhale, sternum forward. Good. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, root the feet and come all the way to stand. And exhale, Tadasana. And let's flow a little bit. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding. Keep the hips forward. Inhale, sternum forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand all the way up. And exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, arms up. And find your rhythm. That's what we're doing here. Exhale, fold. Full exhale. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, chest forward. Exhale, folding. Inhale, rise to stand all the way up. And exhale, Tadasana. Okay, let's add on. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your chest forward. And step your right foot back. Okay, so feel free to grab your block, slide the hands back a little. Okay, let's put the back knee on the floor and point your foot. Now, buttocks go forward and that front thigh slides back into the hip socket. Okay, as you root through your front heel, inhale, bring the hands to the top thigh. Now, everything that's on the floor, push down into the left heel, lean your chest back so you're a little bit more on the back leg and press the back foot down. Okay, inhale, let's take the arms forward. And then inhale, take the arms all the way up. And if everything that's on the floor is steady, inhale, look up, see your thumbs. And exhale, hands on the floor. Now keep your hips low and straighten the back leg. Inhale, step to plank. And we'll take a couple breaths in plank. Okay, so everything that's on the floor, root down into it. Press the hands down, press the feet down, and activate the legs. Lift the top thighs. Now you're welcome to put the knees on the floor. Exhale, chaturanga, halfway, hover, and lower down. Okay, point your feet, slide your hands back. Inhale, baby cobra. And as you're coming into cobra, take your time. So we're waking up the upper back. Drop the chin a little. Slide the shoulder blades down and into the chest. Now, as you pull your sternum forward, all 10 toes on the floor. Good. Take an inhale and exhale, release. Okay, now exhale, tabletop position. So push down onto your hands and knees. Pause here. Find a neutral spine. Inhale, sternum forward. Exhale, chin to chest and round. One more time. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, look up. Exhale, curl the toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog, and breathe. Okay, so your first down dog. If you like, bend one knee. Yeah, sink the other heel down. Switch sides. And then go ahead and press both legs as straight as they'll go right now. And feel free to keep your knees a little bent so the buttock bones are lifting. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Okay, now lower the back knee and put your back foot on the floor. Now, once again, everything that's on the floor, ground, root into it. Inhale, bring the hands to the top of the thigh and pause. So the gaze is forward. Now try to press the back shin bone flat and lean your chest back. And as you push through that front thigh, lift the abdomen up. Okay, inhale, take the arms forward. And slowly bring the arms all the way up. Good. Inhale. Now if you're steady, start to look up, palms press. Exhale, hands on the floor. Okay, now stay low, straighten the back leg. Chest is forward. Inhale, step to the top of the mat. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, folding. Inhale, rise to stand all the way up. And exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sternum forward. Exhale, step your left foot back, same thing. Lower the back knee. Point the foot. Inhale, arms up, and pause here. Okay? So gaze is forward. Once again, root your front heel and lift the abdomen off your leg. See if you can feel that back hip opening up. Okay, now hold the hold the left wrist and then lean over to your right side. All right, and turn your left palm down to the floor. Okay, so lean the chest back and pin the front hip in by pressing your heel down. Now stay anchored. Inhale, lift the upper body. Turn the palms parallel. Go ahead, inhale, look up, palms press. And exhale, hands on the floor. Stay low. Straighten your back leg and pause. And keep reaching that right heel behind you as you reach the chest forward. Inhale, step to plank. Take a full breath here. Activate the legs. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower down. Okay, point your feet. Inhale, cobra. Slide the hands back a little. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra. Move the shoulder blades in. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, cobra. If you're ready, go ahead. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, so go ahead and find your breath. Make any adjustments. So you're able to feel grounded. The hands are pressing down. And as the hands press down, keep lifting the base of the sacrum up. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Lower the back knee. And inhale, sweep the arms up. Now keep the gaze forward. Find your breath. So once again, establish a firm base. Press the back shin bone, root the front heel. grab your right wrist. And then inhale, lean to your left side. Good, continuing to pin the left hip in, lifting from the navel to the sternum. Stretch that right arm. Inhale, come right back up. Pause, separate the hands. If you like, look up, see your hands. And exhale, hands on the floor. Straighten your back leg. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Go ahead, step to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Inhale, rise to stand straight up. And Tadasana. Okay, we're going to continue. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold it. Inhale, sternum forward. Step your right foot back. Okay, grab your blocks if you like. Now, think of the right heel pulling away from you, like I'm pulling it back, and lengthen the sternum forward. Okay, try to keep the head over the hips, plant your right hand, and inhale, lift your left arm up. Okay, so as you're turning, try to keep this awareness of your midline. So move the right kidney rib forward, try to keep the head over the hips, and everybody drop that left buttock. Good, inhale. Exhale, hands on the floor. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Nice. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Now stay in the high lunge. Reach your left heel back and lengthen the chest forward. Okay, plant your left hand. Inhale, take your right arm up. Now as you're turning, try to we'll narrow that gap between your ribs and your right thigh. Pull the right knee into the midline, and as you exhale, twist from the navel to open the top chest. Inhale here. Exhale, hands on the floor. Inhale, step to the top of the mat. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand all the way up. And Tadasana. Okay, one more version. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Step your left foot back. Okay, now go ahead and keep your left palm there. Inhale, slowly take your right arm up. Good, try to track. So each part of the vertebrae is twisting. Front buttock down. And then exhale, hands on the floor. Now put your back knee on the floor, keep your toes curled under, and straighten your front leg. So taking the hamstring stretch, flex your right foot, and if you like, grab those two blocks. Good, now walk your blocks forward, walk your hands forward, and drop this right buttock as you lengthen the chest. So notice all the principles are still the same. And like I said earlier, we're getting into that front and back chain of the body. Inhale, feel that sternum pulling forward. And exhale, bend your right leg and come back to a lunge. Now point the back foot. Yeah, keep your knee on the floor. And inhale, sweep the arms up. Go ahead, find the low lunge. Exhale, hands on the floor or blocks. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, work the legs. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step it through. Now stay in that high lunge and lift the right thigh up. Okay, plant your right hand and take a twist. And really be specific about where you're turning from. Turn from the middle back. Go ahead, exhale, turn. And then look down and release. Okay, put the back knee on the floor, straighten your front leg, grab your blocks if you need. And so this is Ardha Hanumanasana. Flex your left heel. It'll really help you to lengthen that whole back line. Go ahead and walk your blocks or hands a little forward. So you're pulling the sternum towards your foot. There's that Ardha Uttanasana feel. And then go ahead, exhale, let's come back to a lunge. Rock the hips forward. Point your back foot. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands on the floor. Stay low, straighten your back leg. Inhale, step to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand straight up. And Tadasana, and take a moment to ground. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Now as you lift the arms, lift all four sides of the torso. Bend the knees, come into chair pose, Utkatasana. So sit low. Bring the weight all the way back into the heels. So lift your toes. That's it, shin bones back. Drop your buttocks as much as you can. So get into the hamstrings. All right, now keep the knees bent. Exhale, hands on the floor. Straighten your legs. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, jump or step chaturanga. One Surya Namaskar. Inhale, upward dog, lift the thighs. And exhale, down dog. Good. Okay, so we'll take a few breaths here. And continue to press the top thighs back. Yeah, so when you loosen up the hip flexors, it makes it much easier to take the thigh bones back and wake up the belly of the hamstring. All right, now inhale, rise up high onto your tiptoes, look front, bend the knees, and jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, chair, Utkatasana. Now press through your heels, and as you come to stand, firm the legs, buttocks down, and exhale, Tadasana, and breathe. Okay, good. All right, so let's go ahead and lie on your back. And as you lie on your back, we're gonna still use the two blocks. And we're gonna put the feet, go ahead, lift your feet, up on the blocks. And we're gonna take bridge pose with the heels higher than the hips to help to open the front thighs. And go ahead and scoot your buttocks close to the blocks. All right, now palms flat. Take a long exhale down into your belly. And then inhale, lift your hips, take bridge pose. Now let's stay here for a couple breaths. All right, so as you press through your heels, try to be on the insides of the feet. All right, now inhale, take the arms overhead. So the palms will face up to the ceiling. Yeah, good. Now, from here, try to lengthen your lower back. Move the tip of the tailbone in and keep spinning the inner thighs. All right, inhale, breathe up along the chest, keep the arms up. Yeah, move the shoulder blades in. And then very slowly exhale, release your hips and articulate the spine. One vertebrae at a time, pause. And then exhale, release the hands by your body. Okay, let's do that dynamically. Inhale, lift your hips, arms overhead. So lift from the tip of the tailbone. Okay, now press the back of the hands down to move the shoulder blades into the chest. Keep the arms overhead. Exhale, release the pelvis slowly. Take an inhale, keep the arms overhead. And then exhale, release the hands by your hips and palms are down. Now, exhale, lengthen the tail. Inhale, lift your hips with the hands in this position. And interlace your hands and roll the shoulders under the body. Go ahead. All right, now if you like, come up to your tiptoes. So you have even more height to lift the tailbone up and really get the length in the lower back and that deep hip opening in the front of the pelvis. All right, now tailbone in, keep the heels up, breathe into the top of the chest. Good, now as you press your arms down, slowly put the heels down. They may hang off the blocks. Undo the hands, and very slowly exhale, roll down. Take your time, and breathe. Okay, good. So let's grab one of the blocks and put the block between your thighs and take your legs into a tabletop position. Okay, so it's like doing Utkatasana on your back. All right, lift your feet a little bit and flex your heels and spread the toes. All right, take your arms out to the side. I always find when you get into the core, it really just helps everything feel solid as you move through your day. All right, now keep both shoulders on the ground. Exhale, take the knees towards the right arm and squeeze the block so you're not touching the floor, you're hovering. Now turn the left chest down, turn the left ribs down, sneak an inhale in, and then exhale, bring the legs all the way over to the left, keep going, and hover. Breathe. Okay, so exhale, the abdominals are turning, that right shoulder is pinning down. Okay, squeeze the block. Take an inhale, Exhale all the way over to the right. We're going to do it dynamically. And then exhale all the way over to the left, like a big windshield wiper. Keep going. Shoulders down. Exhale all the way to the right. And some of you could start to straighten the legs, activate the feet. Exhale all the way to the left. Try to bring the feet close to the arms, the hands. One more time. Exhale all the way to the right. Keep both shoulders down. Keep going. Exhale all the way to the left. Right shoulder down. Breathe. And then inhale back to table. Now pause here. You can bend the knees. Keep your feet up, but feel that Utkatasana position. Toes spreading. Compact the hips. Shimmy the hips a little to the left. And exhale, drop the knees to the right. Keep pulling the knees close to the arm. And then go ahead and put your right hand on your left knee. Good. Look over to your left arm if it doesn't bother your neck. And now we're going to start to wind down. So find your breath. Long exhales. And just feel this work. I know we've been moving dynamically, which is great. It's energizing. But the depth really comes when we slow down. So notice your breath and notice the effects of everything we've done so far. And as you exhale, see if you can get each part of the vertebrae involved in the spine. So let the exhale elongate and the abdominals soften. Okay, and then go ahead and release. Inhale back to tabletop position. Squeeze the block. Shimmy the hips a little to the right. Exhale, drop the knees to the left. Put your left hand on the right thigh, so that thigh is heavy. Look towards your right shoulder and breathe. Yeah, and try to let that right shoulder drop. You're welcome to bend the elbow. Top thigh is heavy. And once again, let the exhales elongate. So notice the pause as you exhale and that sense of just easing off the gas pedal, coming down. And then go ahead, exhale, bring the legs center. Take the block out and hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. All right, so let's cross your right ankle over your left knee for thread the needle. Right here. And weave your hands around and grab the back of the leg. Okay? Yeah, and you can put your head on a block. You can put your head on. For some of you, if you're more open, keep your heel flexed. Okay. You can rock yourself up, and Fitz is going to stay here. You can take double pigeon. Okay, so your ankle is over your knee. You'll take one of your blocks and rest your head right on your elbows, or rest your head right on the thumbs. And just keep that front heel flexed. It intensifies it. But notice that sense of getting into the outer hips. And more importantly, there's that exhale, that pause. Good. And just feel that empty space as you exhale and that soft release that comes with it. Good. One more full breath. And then go ahead and slowly release. And let's just switch sides. Go right to the other side. So you can either be lying down, or you can take what I'm doing, which is double pigeon. It's a little bit more intense. The heels are flexed. So make sure your head is supported. If you're lying down, you could put a blanket or a block under your head. If you're sitting up like I'm doing, you can also rest your forehead on a block or even your elbows. Okay, so it's really important that we just take this time to unwind. The practice has a very energizing effect, partly because we start to harness it and we start to let the heart rate slow down. And see if your energy lasts longer after this. Okay, close your eyes. Good, and just feel that gradual unwinding. Long, smooth exhales. Good, one more breath. And then go ahead, exhale, release, and Fitz, hug your knees in. Okay, so if you're on your back, he's gonna hug the knees into the chest. I'm gonna straighten my legs. And Fitzjoy, take happy baby. And if you're more bendy like me, you'll take Paschimottanasana. So I like to put the block around my feet. And then inhale, lift your chest, and exhale, fold. And if you're in happy baby, try to keep your lower back down. Good, so just one last pose for the hamstrings and also just creating the symmetrical feel in the hips. Good, exhale all the breath out. Keep the top thighs rooted. Once again, happy baby, buttocks on the ground. And then exhale, everybody release. And let's take Shavasana. So if you're on the ground, it's easy, just straighten the legs. Good. If you're not on the ground, go ahead and just lie on the ground. And take a moment to situate yourself. Turn the palms up. Let the feet plop out to the side. Allow the tongue to spread, jaw to soften. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all the way down into your legs. So you feel this sense of just stopping. There's a completion. And notice the pause as you exhale. And perhaps that empty space that's between the breaths. Let your awareness reside in the quietness. Shavasana. So if you have more time, please take it and rest as long as you like. If you're ready, slowly come back to your breath. And bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Take your time. And when you're ready, go ahead and bend the knees. Roll over to your right. Press yourself up. And find a comfortable seated position. And just check in before you move in towards the rest of your day or evening. See if you can connect one last time to that quiet, more introspective place inside. Let's bring the hands to your heart. Lift the heart. Bow your head. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you. Thank you, Fitzjoy.
Joan.
That was a sweaty practice.
Hot. Hot and humid.
Namaste, everybody.